What's good, guys? I'm gonna be doing a tutorial step by step on how to do a buzz cut with a taper. I think it's gonna look fire on my boy Stefan, so let's do it. My first step is using my instincts. I'm going in with my corner of my blade and creating this triangle. Going the other side. So since we're doing a mid taper, we don't want to take it too high, but not too low as well. So right about there where his eyebrow starts to connect, that will be our first guideline. Then we grab our one guard, slap it on, open, and going up about 1.5 inches. So we want to make this quite thick. The thicker we make the guideline, the more spread out it's going to be and more blurry it's going to be. After that, I grab my 2 guard and slap that on, open, and taking out that line that we just created. Here, I like to use the Gamma guards because it's magnetic, plus very sturdy. And I'm flicking out on all this bulk up here, right? Right now, what we're doing is we're taking out that line as well as blending it on top to the 5. And taking my time, looking at dark spots, I can see there's a little bit here and here. So I'll go my corners and take it off. Just like that, nice and seamless. Then I'll close it and faintly take out the 1.5 line. Opening it just to do some detail work, and boom, that's our canvas, okay? The canvas is basically what we need to have a good template and overall structure of the fade. Now that we created our canvas, I always do the lineup first before we continue with our fade. So I start with, I'm gonna get my client to chin up for me, and we attack the C cut. I'm gonna start at 1 point and then create my second point, which is roughly about here. We create 2 points for the C cut. We go in 2 points at the bottom on the sideburns, 1 point at the top of the corner, and then connect them. Just taking my time and sculpting that C cut. For a mid taper, this C cut is highly important. So we make sure we want to take our time with it. Taking off all this bulk that we had before. And then after I've completed the C cut, I'm going to take this line back and I'm going to do his vertical bar, right? We want to do it where his natural lineup is, but we don't want to go too far back as well as not too far this way, because we still want to keep it dark but not pushing back, right? The reason why I like to lift this up and to come in is so then we can have a clear view on that vertical bar. Now I'm going to do the front lineup. So as you can see, my client has a bit more darker spot here than the rest of his hairline. So what we do is we grab our flat comb, we scoop in a little bit to the dark spot and just slowly chip off to match these corners over here. Until we're satisfied, we take little increments to see when it matches the sides. So roughly around there, maybe a little bit more here, and chipping it off until it matches. Once I'm happy and satisfied that it's all nice and even, I'm going to come in at the center of his forehead to create that sharp, crispy lineup. So we're gonna come in, boom, right about there. And then what I like to do is I lift up his hair to see where his natural line starts around there. But as you can see, this line is back here. So we want to create this illusion that his hairline actually starts around here. Now that I've connected it, I'm going to connect it to the vertical bar now. So just slightly tap, 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 and get it nice and crispy. Boom. So that's the lineup on this side. Now I'm going to finish it off on this side. Continuing that same position all the way to the right side. The reason why I like to line up my line up first and everything first is because it allows us to see the imperfections in the fade later on. And we can slowly make those adjustments during that fade rather than after. My next step is the open, and we're going a centimeter above that line. And I want to make sure I want to keep these line up dark. So we want to keep those dark, so then when we do finish the fade, it's going to look like it has enhancements on, and it's going to look like it's naturally enhanced. After that, I grab my half guard and slap that on and go open and then one shy. Then flicking out that line that we have just created, and I'm using the corner of this to micro manage on what I cut off, right? So see these dark spots right here and here? Attack it with that line. Once I done with that and I feel satisfied, I open it fully and blend it into all this bulk up here. So boom, boom, boom. Now I've got my gamma boosters closed all the way, and I'm taking off this line right here. Bop. Using my corners again to take off that line, making sure we don't touch that. See how that line just looks dark, right? That's how we create a naturally enhanced line. And now what I'm doing here is I'm lever playing to detail the bottom part of this fade. And I could stop here and the fade's done. Most important part of my fading process is the detailing. So right now we're going to detail the fade. Pay attention to how I'm looking for the dark spots in this fade. Right, there's some here, here, and around here. So I'm gonna go halfway with this, open it, and just really filling out this fade and seeing what needs to be taken off. You don't want to do too much, but you don't want to leave it unpolished. And just like that, I am done. At the end, what I like to do is I like to blow dry him off and then show my client the cut. All right, here you go, bro. You can hold it.
Damn, bro.
How are we looking?
I love it, bro. It's
Yeah?
really nice. Yeah, I fuck with it a lot.
It's a big change, huh?
Very big change.
Yeah, you like it?
Honestly, bro, this is one of the probably the best cuts I've ever gotten, bro.
Yes, sir, bro. I got you, man.
Thank you so much, bro.